Shooter ready?
5 years ago, Chip and I were on our way back from a shooting event, and we were talking about how bench rest shooting at paper just really wasn't cutting it for us anymore.
We spent some time building some remote-controlled steel target systems, and we had a lot of fun shooting at them. But then we had some issues with ricochets, and we thought we could really do more and take it to the next level.
We developed a ricochet-free, bullet-sensing target material that, with the help of some electronics, is capable of converting a bullet impact into a digital electrical signal.
Once it's digital, the possibilities are truly limitless. To start with, we've built an Android app that can show your hits in real time, score and time your shots, provide auditory feedback, and a whole lot more.
For our first product offering, we're releasing a lifting system that we call the AutoTarget's Lift Unit. Now combine this with the app, and you're able to put targets up and down in the field with the press of a single button. You can also use the app to create complex courses of fire by setting up different target presentation sequences.
Our bullet-sensing targets are self-supporting and have up to 4 zones. That means the app knows whether you hit it in the body, in the head, or in the center mass area. You can set hit requirements for the targets to fall based on these zones too. For example, you can do a failure to stop drill. For this drill, it requires 2 shots to the body and 1 headshot.
Our targets last around 500 rounds depending on caliber and shot placement. They can last up to 1,000 rounds if you're using smaller calibers like .22 long rifle, for example. It's important to us that AutoTargets is easy to use and affordable for as many shooters as possible. You don't need a large upfront investment, and you don't need to be a shooting range to get started with AutoTargets. You can do a lot with a single target system. Anything from backyard air rifle shooting to competitive pistol training with draw, malfunction, and reload drills.
The lift units will create their own wireless network, so you just turn them on and they're ready to go. Each lift unit will act as a repeater for the others. The great thing about this is that your smartphone or tablet only has to be within range of 1 lift unit to be able to connect them all. Depending on conditions, lift units can be up to 250 yards apart. This allows you to string out targets to 100, 250, 500, 750 yards, and even further.
When you buy AutoTargets, you're not just buying the hardware. We have tons of features that we're planning on releasing over the lifetime of the product.
Some of the coolest features are competition-type scoring, new target designs, multiplayer games like our version of a shooting tree, sharing your score data, and lots of course of fire options. Software updates install with a single button from the app, so you can get the latest features in no time.
AutoTargets is not a one-off product. It's a full digital shooting platform that's backed by a team that's as passionate about shooting as our customers are.
All right, welcome race fans. We are back here tonight with the season finale of SRA, the Auto Targets Truck Series. The season coming to an end here, and but we'll be back here in 2 weeks. Don't think that we won't be. But it's going to be not the trucks next season. It will be the Xfinity cars. Jeff got Jeff Dodson in the booth with me here, and he is going to run over the top 6 going into tonight. I just realized, Jeff, I didn't have the correct graphic up there. Doggone it, sorry. But, yeah. So, you want to run over the top 6 that are the, in the points, or, well, that are the chase runners coming into tonight.
Yeah. All right, top 6 drivers tonight, their points got... Huh? Top 6 drivers, their points got reset to 2,000 points even tonight, and whoever finishes the highest out of those 6 will be the champion of the SRA Auto Targets Truck Series race here tonight at Las Vegas. And those 6 are Bobby Zleneski, which he has 12 starts this season, 1 win, 10 top 5s, and 12 top 10s. Kyle Putz, who has 12 starts, 3 wins, 9 top 5s, 10 top 10s. Marcus Richardson, who has 12 starts, 6 wins, 8 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Bobby Cheney, who has 12 starts, 0 wins, 4 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Mark Newland, who has 12 starts, has 0 wins, 1 top 5, and 8 top 10s. And Nicholas Caressel rounding out that 6 with 12 starts, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, and 8 top 10s.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. We got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left to get things rocking here. We'll be taking the qualifying. And but I just wanted to personally thank Auto Targets for jumping on board here and being sponsor this season for SRA Truck Series. That's been pretty cool. We're hoping and you know, I don't know, maybe the league's already been in contact with them, but I have not received word yet. But we're hoping that they actually do return back next season. That would be really cool. So going to be a pack race, Spencer Owen says. Pack race. All right. I thought that was only super speedways, but you know, you never know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty good sized field here tonight. Looks like 26 drivers going to take to the starting grid or thereabouts.
Yep. And also tonight, along with the top 6 guys running in the chase, there will be 9 drivers that will get in a chance to be in a random draw for $10 in iRacing credits here at SRA. And those 9 drivers are Sean Williams, Spencer Owens, Josh Robin, Cody Miller, Alex Peck, Kane Cook, Christian Snyder, Ariotti, and Caden Henry.
Awesome. Okay, folks, looks like that's going to finish up practice here. We're going to step away and play our national anthem, and we will be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
All right, we are back. Right now, it looks like Marcus Richardson trying to grab another pole position here for another possible win this season. Mark Newland coming in second, Kane Cook third, Nick Northrup fourth, and Nicholas Caressel fifth. I didn't happen to notice, Jeff, are the Chase contenders still running the yellow spoiler, windshield, banner and splitter?
I believe so, because I saw a truck out there with that. I don't remember who it was. Yeah, it was Bobby Zaneski. Yeah, he's still got it on his truck.
Okay.
And so does Kyle Putz.
Okay, well, if you see that on the truck, folks, that means that they are a Chase contender. They have a yellow splitter on the front, down, the air splitter on the bottom of the truck there in front. The banner across the windshield will be yellow, and the rear spoiler on the deck lid there will be yellow. A lot of leagues have different ways of doing things, and I think that's a pretty cool way of doing it. It kind of really signifies, that person is a Chase contender. So
Exactly, and it helps guys us out in the booth, and it helps the fans see who is in the chase while they're on the track racing. So
that's exactly
I think it's a really cool idea.
Easier to pick out that way.
Yeah.
Nevian Robinson coming in 11th, Kyle Putz 12th, Femi Olat back in 13th. Lachlan McMillan coming into the 20th position. Last week's winner, Freddie Del Rosa, back in 18th. Was not a Chase contender, but nonetheless grabbed the win there last week at Talladega. And that was an exciting finish. Wow.
Yes, it was.
If you get a chance, folks, go back and look at that on my YouTube channel there. Catch last week's race at Talladega. That was amazing. It's like 26 drivers, but we've got, 5 drivers not taking a time right now. Bobby Cheney, one of them, and he is one of the Chase contenders. Unless he plans on going out here in the late runnings here and try to lay down a lap, but that's kind of his style, though. He's been doing that all season long, Jeff. He's been starting in the back, Yeah,
and I think it's been working out for him, too, because we see him start in the back, and then by the time the end of the race is over with, up there in the top 5 running. So he just starts out easy, takes his time during the race, and that gets him positions.
Well, it's kept them in the chase all season long by doing that. So, if it's, like I always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And if it's working for him, gosh, why would you want to change that? Man. It's working good.
Here it is. Looks like that. Yeah, including Bobby Cheney, there's only 4 trucks that haven't taken a time yet. Justin Gable, I believe, is the race admin. So I believe we probably won't see him taking them.
We'll be doing 115 laps here tonight. No resets, 0 resets out there. And that does kind of really make a difference. So, if you get torn up out there on the track, man, you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up. Especially the guys in the chase, that's going to be very hard on them, Jeff. if one of the guys there's only 6 drivers, one of them gets taken out in the early runnings here, and that's just going to pretty much, that's, well, it is. It's you're done for then. You're out of the chase, because you can't afford to be a lap down or 2 laps down or 5 laps down or anything like that tonight. It's all on the line, and, I think, but when we come down to the latter part of this race, we're going to see all of them chase contenders up there bidding for that win here tonight. Whoever wins here tonight pretty much is going to be, he will be the champion. There's no other way of putting it. All the scores were reset to 0 after last week's race at Talladega, so whoever wins tonight is the champion.
Exactly. But, again, if Freddie De La Rosa or, somebody sought in the chase can pull something out of their little magic bag and get a win tonight here, then whoever is in the chase that finishes behind them the closest will be the champion.
Yes, you are correct. Yeah, I kind of failed to signify that. Yeah. Whoever's the closest to the front will be the champion. Well, it's been a long season for these guys, so they're, trucks, they've had up and down races where, they do run the fixed setups, and some of the tracks sometimes were, really tough to drive, but they seem to manage. And, last week being Talladega, they were really kind of like, it was anybody's race to win out there, and Freddie De La Rosa just snuck in there and grabbed that win. That was just bittersweet.
It was, yeah. And like you said before, Rudy, I'm starting to learn now that, that these guys, they can just take the bare bones default setup that could be just so horrible at any track and just make a good race out of it and enjoyable to watch. And that's what I've been seeing, throughout the time that I've started helping you, commentate SRA's races. These guys never let you down when they're racing. They always put on a good show, and they're the best guys I've seen on iRacing and can just drive the worst default setup that there is and have a good race out of it.
I know it. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
All right, looks like that's going to wrap up qualifying. Wait for things to finish up here. Marcus Richardson going to grab the pole. Get everybody lined up on the grid and give you the rundown here. All right, here we go. Marcus Richardson on the pole with a 30.177. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Alex Peck on the outside in second. Mark Newland starting third. Bobby Zielinski fourth. Kane Cook starting fifth. Ariotti sixth. Spencer Owens seventh. Nick Northrup eighth. Kyle Putz 9th, and Nicholas Caressel 10th, Jeff.
Yep, we got Femi Olat starting in 11th tonight, Odie Miller in 12th, Jonathan Shipman will start 13th, Nevian Robinson in 14th, Ryan Hunt 15th, Randy Roberts 16th, Brett Pancari will start 17th, Freddie De La Rosa will start in 18th, David Shutt 19th, and Sean Williams round out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Lachlan McMillan starting 21st, Barry Leclerc in 22nd, Connor Anton in 23rd, Bobby Cheney 24th, did not take a qualifying time. Justin Gable, I believe he is officiating here tonight, but we'll put him in there. He'll be starting 25th, Josh Robin 26th, and that's the last one on the field. So, boy, 26 drivers. Kind of a smaller field tonight. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, compared from their last couple of races, they've had close to 30. So yeah, that is a pretty smaller field than what they've been used to seeing here the past couple weeks.
All right, we're waiting for them to get the command here to get started. Yeah, I'm looking here. I believe Justin Gable and Connor Anton, I believe, are not running here tonight. Not sure why Connor's not. All right, here we go. Unless he's planning on starting on pit road or something. I think Justin Gable is actually officiating the race. He usually does. And Austin Roberts is in chat. Austin, you should be in here racing with these guys.
Yeah.
Race ain't complete without the Austin Roberts being in here.
Exactly.
I will never forget that as long as I ever live. When he came in there, he was talking like in the third person. You know, the Austin Roberts. That was so cool. I'll never forget that. I was like, wow, this guy's out there. But he's not. It was just, he was goofing around. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car in. And here we go, green, green, green. Underway for the season finale here for the SRA Auto Targets Truck Series at Las Vegas tonight.
We're already getting racy diving into turn one. Here we got multiple grooves going 3 wide.
Yes, sir. They are 3 wide right in here. Man, I'm telling you what, somebody's got to give Spencer Owens out of the way.
Ooh.
He says, I don't want no part of this.
No, not at all.
They're a little too racy for me up there. I'm going to just ride back here in the back. Thank you very much. Mark Newland quickly into second. Kane Cook in third. And Alex Peck goes back to fourth after starting on the outside of the front row. Mamio Lat in fifth place. Long race ahead of these guys. Nick Northrup off the pace here. Coming to pit road. Unscheduled pit stop. We've got a couple of guys here unscheduled pit stops. Him and Lachlan McMillan coming in way early. Back up front.
Yeah, it looks like I'm seeing here that Nick Northrup was an unscheduled pit stop, but Lachlan McMillan was a penalty. See, Justin Gable did give him a pass-through penalty because he did give him a black flag, and he drove through and then cleared it. So, pass-through penalty for Lachlan McMillan.
Okay. Well, Connor Anton did start the race, but he started on pit road. So he's got, right now, he's hoping and praying for a caution out here right now to get caught up. Yeah, Lachlan McMillan will be right behind him in 24th. But here comes the leaders marching down the track right behind him. Kane Cook all over Marcus Richardson there in second. Alex Peck third, Mark Newland fourth. Back in the field here, one of the chase contenders, Nicholas Caressel, in 12th position. Nevian Robinson in 13th. And quite a ways back, a long ways back to Cody Miller. 5.6 seconds, 5.7 seconds now behind the leader. He's about 1.7 behind Nevian Robinson, so quite the gap between 13th and 14th.
Yeah, so it's kind of like they kind of split off into separate groups because there's a lot of trucks around the runners there in 14th and 15th and 16th, and then everybody else up front and above them are around each other. So yeah, it's kind of like there's a little gap there in between that area, and it's a couple groups.
Freddie De La Rosa in 16th place, last week's winner at Talladega. Sean Williams 17th. Bobby Chaney already up to the 18th position. One of the chase contenders.
See him battling here with Spencer Owens in the 87 truck.
And that's one thing I will notice, you've noticed about Bobby, he won't race you up. It's too early right now. He doesn't want to make a mistake. So he will let you go, and then he'll just reel you up later,
Yep. And if he does race you, he won't race you hard. He'll race you clean and easy, and if he feels that you're faster, he'll just let you go on. And of course, when it gets down to the end of the race, he's racing you as hard as he can.
Coming up on the back of Connor Man, all of a sudden I got the hiccups here. Connor Anton is our leader, Marcus Richardson. Marcus going to go high, Connor's going to go high and let Marcus by on the inside. Him and Kane Cook, so good clean pass by both of those. Connor Anton goes one lap down after starting on pit road. Next one will be Alex Peck looking to get by Connor Anton. Jonathan Shipman, 7th position for Jonathan. Just ahead of one of our chase contenders, Bobby Zielinski. Bobby's been right up there, wants this championship so bad, Jeff, he can taste it, I'm telling you. He's been finishing second and third in the last few seasons. He said, man, I'm tired of finishing second and third. I want to win one of these.
You can tell by looking. Sorry, go ahead.
We're hoping he does.
Yeah, we are. And you can tell by looking at his stats that win, that championship, the championship win is coming close because he has 10 top 5s and 12 top 10s, so he can get it done.
Oh yeah. Ariotti started back in the field a little further, now up to 10th. Followed right in behind Ryan Hunt there. Brett Pancari in 11th. Brent's been another one that we've been watching every week. It just seems like he's up there close to the top 10 or in the top 10. And he's really been doing a great job here in the snake bit truck.
Yes, he has. Started 17th tonight, currently running 11th, so he's moving up the field.
Hunt on a different, boy, he takes it down on that white line, and look at Ariotti drive by on the high side, and that opened up a few other guys. Brett Pancari going to try it now.
He'll get him.
Kind of thinking maybe we might be starting to see, even though they're only 15 laps into this race, the rubber on the track might have carried over from practice and qualifying, and it's starting to show that maybe the groove's moving up the track a little bit here.
Yeah, I believe it is. We're starting to see a lot more trucks move up to that high side, and there's a lot less on the low side. So, yeah, I believe the groove is starting to move up.
So Brett Pancari does get around Ryan Hunt. Now here comes the number 15 or 53 of Nicholas Kressel. He tried it on the bottom. Nicholas is another one of our chase contenders. Only 6 of them left in here. Somebody looking to be crowned the champion here tonight. Right now, Marcus Richardson leading the most laps with 16, but it doesn't matter how many laps you lead. It's you got to win the race here. You finish the closest to the front anyhow.
Exactly, and currently right now, as they run, Marcus Richardson would be the champion.
Right. Kane Cook actually falling back now. He's got Alex Peck closing in on him. These guys have fell back about a second off of Marcus Richardson. And we see this from time to time, Jeff. About every week, Marcus gets in that groove. And, boy, he's out there in that clean air, and he just gets settled into a rhythm, And he just consistently keeps pulling away from the rest of the field. And he's not doing anything different tonight than he doesn't do every other week.
Exactly, and we don't want to see him change that. And he's doing a fantastic job, and we'll hope the best for him coming into the next season, and see how he does here tonight. See if he'll take home a championship.
Alex Peck still not far behind. Kane Cook had a moment there, and this could have opened the door for Alex Peck to slip in there.
Ooh, yeah, they're racing here. I believe Alex is going to try it here on the bottom.
Ooh, close racing right there. You can see Kane Cook right there on the outside if he can complete this pass. And it looks like Alex Peck does complete.
Yeah, now Martin Newland will come underneath Kane Cook and try to pass him.
Kane Cook, I don't know, he might have, no pun intended, might have cooked them tires.
They have. Because now we see Kyle Putz going underneath him trying to pass.
Everybody's
I believe he'll get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll tell you, even the lap down truck here, Lachlan McMillan is bidding for that. He's not on the lead lap. He's the first truck a lap down, but he's even going to able to get by Kane Cook here too.
Yeah, thinking Kane Cook kind of burned his tires up there a little bit, and they're kind of angry at him right now.
Oh, a little tap there in the front. Kane Cook had a minute there with Lachlan McMillan, but saves it. No caution. No wrecking. That's what we like to see. Femio Lat now coming up on him. Ariotti moves into 7th. Got Connor Anton in between them two, but he's in that battle there with Lachlan McMillan. Both of them being 1 lap down. Jonathan Shipman on pit road. See what happened to him?
No, I did not. He's currently sitting there 4 laps down.
Oh, man.
He's been on pit road for a few laps now.
Well, as we see Marcus Richardson out here by 1.6 seconds in the lead. Having a pretty good night so far. Coming to the line, we'll be leading 24 laps so far. All 24. Alex Peck, Mark Newland. Mark Newland, one of our chase contenders coming into tonight. Only 6 drivers, and only one will be coming out of here tonight with the championship. Kyle puts in 4th. He's got Lachlan McMillan breathing down his neck as well. He's been out here for quite a while now. This will make 26 laps on them tires. Been green the whole way, no cautions. Folks, you'll have to stick around afterwards. The catchy interviews here, we'll get a chance to talk to the champion too. Whoever that may be. Ariotti goes into 6th, so he's picking them off here. He gets by Kane Cook.
Yeah. Also, their guys race update on Jonathan Shipman a couple laps back. We didn't catch it. He was racing with one of the chase contenders, Bobby Zaleski, and he got up kind of tight near the wall, and he brushed it a little bit, come down. Bobby clipped him. Both of them wrecked, and Jonathan went and hit the wall, but Bobby was able to keep it off the inside wall, but they got down the apron to where it didn't cause a caution. So I'm believing that's what happened to Jonathan.
Okay, well, that does put Bobby Zielinski back in 9th now. It must have just been a slight tap because I don't see any damage on Bobby's truck. Just probably some broken hopes here for a championship, but it's still got they've still got a long ways to go. A lot can happen.
Exactly.
You know, and, I mean, I know he really wants his championship, and you know we want it for him too. But he's got a long ways to go. He'll get back up there. Barry Leclerc quite a bit behind him in 20th. Last one on the lead lap right now, Barry Leclerc. Simiolat and Ariotti in a battle.
Oh no, what happened to Freddie? Freddie De La Rosa, 3 laps down on pit road.
I just seen that. Something happened to him. Maybe you could find out what happened on him too.
Yeah. That real quick.
Ariotti, let's ride along here with Ariotti for a minute. Okay. Right there, right on. Oh, pulls out. And he's going to pass up in lap traffic here. Ariotti trying to make a move on Femi. Not able to do it. Boy, he had to back off too much in that throttle going into the turn. I think he's saying, you know what, I think I might have just maybe messed my tires up there by doing that. Now I got to work hard to get back up to him to try to take another chance at it. So, but we're not going to count Ari out of it because he's a great driver. Femiolat now trying to make a move here, and we got our first caution of the race, Jeff.
Yes.
Oh, Cody Miller into it.
Oh no.
Let's see what happened here with Cody. I think it was one of them coming out of turn 2 deals here.
Yeah, it looked like chase contender Bobby Chaney was involved there a little bit as well.
Trying to go 3 wide right here. Cody down on the bottom. It looks like it looks like he might have got tagged in the rear there by Bobby Chaney. That's exactly what happened there. And Bobby does tap him again. Not intentional, but just nowhere to go. But
yeah,
that's what it looks like here. Those two did get together. Let me see if I can get a little bit better shot on Cody Miller here. Maybe we can see where Bobby Chaney did get into the back of him. This will be the first caution of the race here. And get down here a little closer. Okay, we're riding along here right on the back of Cody Miller. Looks like he backed out of it to keep it off of Ryan Hunt, and that's right where Bobby Chaney got into the back of him. And as Cody was spinning, Bobby nowhere to go, already had a full head of steam, actually does kind of tap him again. But the good news is I don't think Cody's going to have a whole lot of damage. I think, probably just a little bit of time on pit road, he'll get that fixed back up again. So it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. So, all right. And everybody's come off of pit road, and Alex Peck will take over the lead.
Yep. Also, a race update on what happened to Freddie De La Rosa after reviewing that right there before the caution come out. A couple laps back prior, when we saw he was a couple laps down, he was running by himself. He got really tight coming into turn 4, went up and hit the wall and just slammed it really hard and then just dove it down to the pits to get some damage repair. And then throughout all that process, I seen race admin Justin Gable give him a black flag. Don't know what that was really intentionally for, but tough break for Freddie tonight.
Absolutely. Well, one I'd like to talk to would be Mark Newland, Jeff. You want to drag him up here. He's one of the chase contenders. Let's see if we can get a word in with him.
Alrighty. Find him here. There he is.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing all right. Well, you've been staying up here in the top 3 or 4 all night. Are you ready are you ready to bring it home here and win a championship tonight?
Man, that would be so awesome. Man, I don't get a chance to run the top 5 every week like some of these guys, but I really like this setup. A lot of guys don't like them tight, but so I do the best is on these tight setups. So, I feel like I can stay up in the top 3 and 4, but I have a feeling something's going to have to happen to Marcus. He's just really fast.
Yeah, well, I think the secret there is to not let him get out in the front and get that clean air, Once he gets out there, he just continues to pull away. But you're having a good run here, Mark, and, we're kind of wishing that, we could see somebody, no offense to Marcus Richardson, because we all know he's a great driver, but somebody else to win the championship here. I don't know if you agree or disagree.
I would agree. And you talk about him not getting clean air. Peck's going to be starting first here, so maybe I'll be able to get by Marcus here on this restart. I hope so.
Well, that being the first caution, I bet you were ready for new tires on that run, weren't you?
Well, to be completely honest, everybody behind me I was pulling away from, so I was fine with staying out there. I wanted to go as long as it could, but I knew one was going to happen. So.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, you're ready to go back green here. Good luck, Mark.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so Alex Peck will start on the inside here, Jeff. Marcus Richardson on the high side. And I think it's your turn to get him going here.
All righty, will do. We'll also see how this plays out here on the restart, because we have noticed that we think that the line is moving up the track. So we'll see, who gets the good start here running into turn 1.
Well, but the good news is everybody out here on brand new tires right now. So this is, that's really going to kind of change how they go into turn 1 too. We're going to see a lot of guys down on the bottom.
Yep. All right, pace car dives back into pit road. And we're back underway here at Las Vegas for the final race of the SRA Auto Targets Truck Series season. And Alex Peck didn't waste no time on that restart.
Emil Latt trying to get a run here on the outside of Mark Newland. Mark says, no, that's not going to happen. Kyle Putz, another one of our chase contenders. For Starting to see more of the chase contenders up here in the front.
Yeah, and that's real good to see that these chase contenders are starting to come up here and contend with Marcus Richardson, who's been out front for ever since the start of the race now. I think they're saying it's my time to come up here and race and fight for this championship tonight.
Exactly right. Kane Cook back on. Oh, we have another caution.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Randy Roberts into it here.
Ooh,
Let's see what happens
yes.
to Randy. He may have collected somebody else into that too. Let's see here, number 68, Nevian Robinson on the inside. They're going into turn 1 here. It looks like the number 54 tries to take it 3 wide up the middle. Oh, brother. Lachlan McMillan gets into Nick Northrup right there. And Nick goes up the hill and gets right into Randy Roberts. So none of them chase contenders, but still bringing out caution number 2 quickly here. 2 quick cautions back to back.
Yeah.
And it looks like Nick Northrup has taken his car behind the wall.
That is correct.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, let's see if we can maybe... How about we talk to Marcus Richardson real quick? We'll make it a quick interview here with Marcus. I want to try to talk to some of these chase contenders, Jeff, and find out what's going on with them.
Alrighty, let me find Marcus here. There he is. Yep.
Hey, Marcus, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Second place right now. You went out there and you led the first 33 laps. How's the truck feel? And do you think you can bring it to the victory lane here tonight for the championship?
I don't know. It'll be tough. It's extremely tight. The skybox has made it really tight. So on top of that, we have cool temperatures. So pretty much wide open for the majority of the run, almost. So it takes a little bit for us to spread out. I pulled away there a little bit and kind of ran my right front off, then Peck started gaining on me there. So I got to take care of that a little bit if I want to win the race. I heard Zielinski got into some trouble there, so it sucks for him. But I got Newland and Putz right behind me, keeping me honest. And that'll be interesting. I'm sure Cheney and Caressa will get up here at some point somehow, so it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we're watching you, and, you know, I just kind of wanted to throw this out there. I mean, you know, you're one of the few out there that are running the Auto Target. Well, I think you are the only one that's running the Auto Target's paint scheme on your truck, and that's the sponsor this season. So anything that you wanted to give a shout out to them about, letting them know about their season on board?
I mean, I just want to thank them for coming on board and sponsoring my truck. It's pretty cool to actually have a real life sponsor that I've had a connection with that wanted to sponsor my truck. So that's pretty awesome, and the series for that matter. Hopefully, we can get the championship and get that I think 8th win of the season. So it'd be pretty cool. I haven't looked at seeing if they'll want to re-up yet. I probably should do that. So we'll see.
Yeah, we're hoping they do. I think it's a pretty cool sponsor to have on board here. There's a lot of people out there that do shooting and stuff, you know, and target practicing and things like that. So, you know, it's kind of a cool thing, and hopefully we've drummed up a little business for them here. So, all right, well, good luck out there, Marcus, and we're waiting to see if you can bring home another championship this season.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Alex Peck. I'm not sure, but I think he might be going to start on the high side here. Lights go out. Nope, he's going to start on the low side. And we're seeing a lot more chase contenders up here. It looks like almost all of them are now. I think.
Yeah, you got.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you got Marcus Richardson running in second, and you got Mark Newland in third, Kyle Putz in fourth, and it's a little ways back then to the next one, which is Nicholas Caressel in eighth, and Bobby Zaleski in 11th, and Bobby Cheney in 12th.
Yep. Those are the chase contenders.
Yeah, 3 of them up front here, so pretty sure they'll be putting on a good race here when this green flag drops.
All right, here we go, folks. Just tighten up them seat belts, because here we go. Back to green flag racing. Pace car dives on pit road, and Alex Peck wastes no time on that gas. Marcus Richardson quickly dives right to the bottom there to try to maintain that position ahead of Mark Newland. Femi Olat now on the inside of Kyle Putz. That would be for fourth. Ariotti on the inside of Kane Cook. Trying to make a run here. Going into turn 3 with a pretty good run. Kane Cook's been pretty strong here, especially on new tires. Nicholas Kressel now getting by Ariotti. Ari looked like he may have slipped a little bit there coming off of turn 4, and that opened that up for Nicholas Caressel to get by. Peck and Richardson. Richardson may be trying to look for a way to get by him.
It looks like back here a little ways, we got the Bobby and Bobby show going on. Bobby Cheney battling with Bobby Zaleski.
Yep, and Cheney now on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski getting a break there and getting back up in contention here. Really didn't want to give that spot up to Bobby Cheney, but looks like he finally had to concede to the fact that he was just a tick faster. Cheney's going to be relentless, you can bet. He wants his championship just as much as Zielinski does. They still got a lot of race to go, though. We are not even at the halfway mark yet. And these guys all pretty much nose to tail. Got a couple of side-by-sides here. Cody Miller now back into 13th. Sean Williams 14th. And Ryan Hunt on the outside here trying to make a bid on Sean Williams. Lachlan McMillan back on the lead lap, back in 17th. And Marcus Richardson back around for the lead, and Femi Olat coming by with them.
Yeah.
Femi turning up the heat here. Love it. Come on, Femi.
Yeah. I think Femi's saying right now, I know I'm not a chase contender, but I don't care. I want to come up here and lead this race.
I want to win it. He wants to win this baby.
Exactly.
Kyle Putz on the inside of Mark Newland for fourth. These chase contenders are getting awful racy up here. Now Kane Cook looking to the inside of Mark Newland. And that he's going to take that from Mark, goes right into the 5th place, putting Mark back to 6th. David Shutt in 7th. We haven't talked about David all night long, and here he is quietly sneaking into the top 10, 7th place, just ahead of one of our chase contenders, Nicholas Kressel. All right, another 8 laps we will be, or 7 laps, we will be at the halfway mark here, Jeff, and Marcus Richardson back out front.
And we have another caution.
Yes, we do. Oh my, Nevian Robinson.
Ooh.
Yay, what a violent crash that was. Let's go back and take a look at that.
Yeah.
Side by side here with Sean Williams on the backstretch. It's like going into turn 3 of the car. He might have been a little bit tight right there. Lachlan McMillan goes to the outside. Trying to see where this is going to happen here. Okay, he caught that white line. It looks like Lachlan McMillan. Boy, I just don't know when this is going to happen. Right there, him and Lachlan McMillan get together. I thought that's what it was going to be, but it looked like Lachlan had the line, but Nevian needed to come back up onto the track. And when he did, Lachlan was right there, and boy, Nevian up on his lid. Couple of airborne flips.
Definitely flop.
Definitely getting some airtime on that one, Nevian.
Maybe he's trying out for his pilot's license.
Hey, that could be. Never thought of that. All right, leader coming to pit road, bringing everybody with them. Almost at the halfway mark here. It's a little early for 2-tire change right now. It doesn't really, it's not going to benefit you to go out there and lead 1 lap. So, you've got to be able to maintain, you got to be able to hold up with these guys, you got to be able to pass them. So we're going to see 4-tire changes, I think, by everybody, except for Mark Newland. Mark Newland just did a 2-tire change. I did not think that was anybody would try that, but he did.
He just made this more interesting with that.
Yes, he did. And we're not going to say that's a bad call because, the guys were saying that this was pretty much that the truck felt good enough that you could just about flat out drive it, flat out the whole way. So for quite a few laps. But, that was an interesting one right there. All right, let's see if we can get Kyle Putz up here to talk to the Chase contenders. You want to talk to him?
Oh, yeah, Kyle. There he is.
I'll let you talk to him.
Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, tell us about your racing out there. You're currently running in 9th place right now.
4th.
Excuse me, 4th. I was reading his qualifying time. You're running in 4th place right now. Tell us about your run out there and how you're going to contend for this championship tonight.
Well, I don't know how we're contending right now. The first run, I guess I got into Femi there on like lap 2 or 3, and he actually gave me like a good bit of damage, so we were slow over the run, and I don't know, I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out this place. I'm just really bad in 3 and 4, I feel like, and Kane's been helping me a lot so far in this race. And then, with Marcus getting that speeding penalty just now, that really helped us out, but there's still a long way to go, so anything can happen. We're just trying our best to close out one of these deals.
Yeah, we saw Mark Newland up front here take a tire strategy here. Did you think about possibly trying that out?
Not really. Not at this point in the race. There's still a lot of racing left to go. I think if maybe we had like a 10-lap dash for the cash at the end or something like that, 2 tires is definitely a possibility. But I just feel like with this many laps to go and with still being outside of our pit window to make it to the end, I feel like 4 tires is the best call here just to keep our track position. Right now I'm just looking at it as we're in 2nd place right now because of Newland being the only Chase truck in front of me. So, and with him being on 2, I feel like I'm in the catbird seat here a little bit, but still got a lot of laps left. A lot of guys, everybody in this chase has a real good shot at winning it yet. So hopefully to take it all the way to the end.
Exactly. All right. Well, good luck in your race, and hopefully we'll be talking to you later on at the end of the show, and good luck, and we'll catch you later.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well, we're about to find out how good a strategy that was by taking 2 tires.
Castle and all them.
All right, Rudy, go ahead.
We're about to find out just how good of a call that was, taking 2 tires for Mark Newland. They're doubling back up here, and we're about to go back green. Be restarting on lap 55, not quite halfway, close, but not quite. Taking a look at the race summary here. We've had 3 cautions for 11 laps and 3 lead changes. Where we've had Marcus Richardson lead 38 laps, Alex Peck led 13, and Mark Newland now has led 2. Marcus way back in 19th place on this restart. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car enters pit road, and Mark Newland holding him back, and there he goes, green, green, green. Back underway here, Alex Peck quickly dives up to the bottom right in front of Femi Olat. And boy, that was pretty close, I'll tell you that. That was, Femi probably didn't appreciate that too much, Alex coming down in front of him that close. And these guys are all nose to tail right here, now finally getting split up a little bit. And here comes Femi Olat looking to the inside of Alex Peck, trying to get that position back. Kane Cook right there in 4th place. Mark Newland's holding them back pretty good here, Jeff. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking that 2-tire stop change. Excuse me, I'm thinking that 2-tire change was a really good idea right now.
Not bad.
But we see Femi Olat trying to pass him here. Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of making Mark have to. He's kind of checking these guys up a little bit right here by doing that. He's back and forth across that front, just trying to make sure that nobody's got a run on him. But here comes Femi Olat. He's not giving up.
No, he isn't.
Mark Newland brings it back down to the bottom and keeps Femi back there at the line. It looks like we're still going to have Mark Newland. Yes, he drops it clear down on the bottom. And I'm telling you what, these guys are starting to get pretty racy now. We are at the halfway mark. Wow. I'm telling you what, Alex Peck is all over the back of Mark Newland on that down the back stretch. All those guys are racing up there. Nicholas Caressel back here 8th place.
Yeah, and then even through the corners too, we can see Femi Olat getting up on Marcus Richardson's bumper there, racing him. Ooh, they're going 3 wide here. Marcus,
yes, they are.
Mark Newland through the middle.
And we're about to go 4 wide. Look at this. Somebody's got Kane Cook dropping in there. Holy smokes, where did he come from?
I don't know. Oh, here comes David Shutt now.
It was looking 4 wide there for quite a bit, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And Kane Cook just dove it down the bottom and said, hey, boys, I'm taking... Oh, Femi Olat loses it.
Looked like him and Kane Cook may have made contact.
Yes.
Now Mark Newland gets passed up by Alex Peck. Peck goes back in the lead. Kane Cook not giving up, though. He's got a pretty good run here on the outside. And I think we're starting to see the difference there between the 2 tires and the 4 tires, Jeff. Mark Newland,
yeah, I believe we are
on them 2 tires. Kane Cook going to drive around the outside of Mark Newland and take up 2nd position. He made it look pretty easy.
Yeah. But currently, as they run right now, Mark Newland would be the series champion. He is the highest running driver currently in the chase.
Exactly. Well, if Kyle Putz has got anything to say about that, he's right there in 5th. And he did do a 4-tire change, as you heard him talking about there in the interview.
Yeah.
Nicholas Caressel in 6th place. Bobby Cheney 7th, and Bobby Zielinski 8th. All these guys bidding for that championship. Marcus Richardson already back up to the 12th position. He's figuring that, I believe he's been trying that high line, and I think it's been working for him.
Yeah. And tough break for Marcus Richardson here during that the last caution there. He got a pit road speeding penalty, which set him back a little bit, but we're seeing him starting to work his way back up to the front.
Well, as I just said, he was trying the high line. He drove right underneath on the bottom line there of Ryan Hunt and goes into 11th position.
Wow, that's
coming up on Josh Robin now.
Hey, he's getting it. He says, I'm wanting to battle back from that mistake and come back up to the front here.
And that, Marcus likes that, though. He likes the challenge,
Exactly.
I talked to him before. We've seen him do some strange things like, coming down pit road on the last thing just so he can start from the back of the field and work his way back up to the front. And, there could have been a little bit of intentional speeding there just so that would happen. I don't know. I don't think Marcus would do that here for the championship race, when there's that much on the line. But we have seen him do it in the past. And he's going to drive on the outside here of Josh Robin, and he'll quickly go into the top 10, so he's moving up. Kane Cook still on the back of Alex Peck. Those two starting to put a little distance on Mark Newland now, but man, I'm impressed with Mark Newland's run here with that 2-tire change.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of expecting everybody to do a 4-tire change too, like you was, Rudy. And when you said that he took 2 tires only, I was as shocked as you was. I was like, wow, that's a gamble. And right now it's paying off for him. He's running pretty good, running third.
Definitely. David Shutt now taking a look on the inside of Mark Newland. I was wondering how long that was going to take, but Alex Peck under fire here by Kane Cook. Kane's been doing good on that high side, but boy, Alex Peck says nope.
And David Shutt still trying to clear Mark Newland. And I believe he will.
Yes, he did. Oh. Mark got into the wall.
Yes.
Kyle Putt's right there ready to take advantage of that if that happens again. Mark's got them tires a little warm now. Only 2 fresh ones.
Got him a little angry.
Yep. 2 fresh ones and 2 used ones there, so.
Yeah.
And here comes Kyle Putz. That'll put Kyle in the catbird seat here, like he said.
Yeah.
Them two battling here. But then again, they've still got a lot of race to go, and I hate to say this, but Marcus Richardson's up to 9th and still closing. But now he's in a good battle here with 2 other chase contenders. Bobby Zielinski and Bobby Cheney.
Yeah.
Goes to the outside of Cheney here. And I'll tell you what, Bobby Cheney's not going to just give that up to Marcus Richardson, because he knows if Marcus gets ahead of him, that's just going to lessen his chance for the championship here. But Marcus does drive around him and goes into 8th.
Yep. And something that I see here that I think it's pretty cool. All 6 chase contenders are running in the top 10, and they're all right there together. Kyle Putz, Mark Newland, Nicholas Caressel, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, and Bobby Cheney all in the line right there, right in a row. And we just saw Marcus Richardson pass Bobby Cheney, so Marcus has come back up to the front quick.
Yes, he is. After starting, he started 19th on that restart, and he's already up to 8th. Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is. And it's also something else, too, and seeing how cool every 6 chase contenders are right there in a small pack by themselves running and contending for the championship.
You know what? Yeah, starting with Kyle Putz, Mark Newland, Nicholas Kressel, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson, and Bobby Cheney. Those are the 6 chase contenders all running right in a row. Wow, that's amazing, ain't it?
It is, yeah.
That's something to mark down in the record books right there, because I don't think we've ever seen that.
Yeah. Looks like another little bit of a race update for you fans out there watching the race tonight. Randy Roberts, maybe 10 laps ago, took his truck behind the wall.
Yeah, we've still got Jonathan Shipman out, Freddie De La Rosa, Nick Northrup, Nevian Robinson, and Randy Roberts. So, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they're coming up on Lachlan McMillan, last one on the lead lap.
Yep. But so far, out of the 25 trucks that did start the race tonight, only 2 are out of the race completely. There are still some sitting on pit road trying to get some damage repair and possibly get back out there and contend for some positions.
Well, Lachlan is just not up to speed at all.
No, he's not.
He's like at least 10 mile an hour off the speed, that the leader's carrying right now.
Yeah, and we see Alex Peck catching him quick.
Alex going to go to the outside. Lachlan here does put Lachlan 1 lap down now. He'd be the only one a lap down. Kane Cook joining him. You notice these guys have kind of caught back up to Kane Cook a little bit there.
They have.
I'm just still super impressed here with Mark Newland with them 2 tires. He's still hanging on to the top 5 here. I mean, wow.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, what more can you say, man? That two tires. That was a great call, I guess. Man, what I thought
that was.
I thought he was just going to get 8 alive out there by everybody with 4 tires, and it didn't happen.
Oh.
Nicholas Kressel still in 6th. Got Bobby Zielinski on his tail and Marcus Richardson. And we're hoping that, I think they're still going to have to make one more pit stop here. They got, about 40 to go right now? And I think... I think they're going to have to... I'm trying to figure this. I'm thinking they're going to have to make one more pit stop. I don't think they can make it that long on... see, they were on pit road on lap 50. Marcus was on pit road last on lap 53. So that would be like 62 laps. I don't think he can make it 62 laps on a tank of fuel.
I don't believe he can.
But Peck out front now, creeping up on leading the most laps here, but not that counts. It sure will count for him for the points, but for the championship, it doesn't matter. You guys got to finish ahead of the other one. David Schutt for 2nd place on the inside of King Cook now. So we are seeing some passing on the inside, but he was unable to do it.
Yeah, I believe that inside's getting a little tougher to make some passes on. We're seeing a lot of the passes now on the high side, so I believe the guys that are trying to pass on the low side are struggling a little bit.
Alex Peck's got a half a second lead now over King Cook. He's kind of pulling away like Marcus Richardson was earlier there, just getting away from everybody, getting that clean air. And we know these things they run so much better in clean air, Jeff, that I know we talk about that a lot, but it's worth talking about,
It is. And we see Alex Peck in clean air right now, and look, he's starting to pull away from Kane Cook, and we got these guys back here in dirty air, and they're just stuck around each other and challenging to pass.
Mark Newland 5th, Bobby Zielinski still in 6th place. Marcus Richardson closes up on Nicholas Caressel. So far he hasn't been able to do much. Now pulls to the outside of Nicholas, and it looks like he will get by Nicholas and go into the 7th position. Nicholas coming to pit road.
Yes.
Making I believe his final pit stop here a little early, but everybody has a different pit strategy, a different thing in mind. One of our chase contenders coming down to pit road. Now would be the time that you might see a 2-tire change for something like that, but track position is a lot, but also being fast out there on the track means a lot too. And look at Alex Peck now putting almost a full second on David Shutt.
Yeah, it was a 4-tire pit stop for Nicholas, and he's away now, coming back off pit road.
Yep, he'll be a lap down. Mark Nolan now looking to the inside of Kyle Putz. If he can make it stick there, and remember, he's only on 2 new tires, and we got a couple other takers coming to pit road. David Shutt, Bobby Zielinski, locking it down there, the number 18, that was Kane Cook locking it down. He'll make it to pit road in time, though. I can't even keep up with them here. Number 12, excuse me. That leaves Alex Peck out front there by 1.8 seconds. I kind of look for him to come to pit road right directly here, because he doesn't want to be out there too awful long with all these guys with new tires.
Exactly, yeah. So we're starting to see these other drivers behind him make their final pit stops now. So I'm pretty sure the next lap or two we'll see Alex come down as well.
Barry Leclerc on pit road now, making his final pit stop. This is going to put quite a few of them a lap down, and I'm thinking Alex may be out here just thinking now he's hoping for a caution, because this would trap a lot of them a lap down.
It would.
Bobby Cheney getting by Mark Newland goes into second place, as a lot of those guys are coming to pit road. Connor Anton will be third, Cody Miller fourth. But Alex Peck still staying out there. He's not going to come to pit road just yet. I kind of suspect that that's what he's doing, Jeff. He's trying to see if a caution would come out, and boy, he would trap, all but 4 drivers a lap down. I mean, sure, he's out there still turning some good laps and everything, but, I'm sure his lap times have fallen off quite a bit. We're seeing even Bobby Cheney in second place now, 4.4 seconds back. Not gaining or losing on Alex Peck at the moment. He's kind of hanging in there right now, about 4.3 seconds. Connor Anton about 1.8 back, and Connor is actually saving fuel right now. I hear him clutching it in the turns.
Interesting.
I'm kind of wondering if he may be thinking he can make it the rest of the way.
I don't know if he could or not, impossible, but I think it'd be very slim.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Cody Miller, 4th place. Marcus Richardson, first one a lap down. Him and Ariotti pretty close to one another, as we still wait to see if and when Alex Peck's coming to pit road. They're coming up on Bobby Cheney. Bobby just ahead of them, second place. So these guys with these new tires are really passing these lead lap guys up big time. So that's what I was talking about. The longer Alex Peck stays out there, the more it's actually hurting him right now. Just because of how fast these guys are reeling them in.
Exactly.
I hear Alex Peck clutching it in the turns.
Yeah, I seen him. He looked like he was going a little slower there off the exit of 4. So, yeah, I believe he's trying to go into fuel conservation mode now as well.
We got 25 to go. Now, he didn't clutch it there, but he did clutch it in 1 and 2. Let's get down here a little closer and see if we can hear him do it again. No, he didn't do it that time either. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see if that's his call to try to stay out there. You know, that means Marcus Richardson, Ariotti, King Cook have got to go past him and go clear around the track to reel him back in here. And they're coming down to 20 to go here. I don't know if they're going to have enough time or if he's going to have enough fuel. And at the last time Ariotti, or Alex Peck was on pit road was on lap 51. So this could prove to be kind of interesting, because now here comes Marcus Richardson up on his tail, and that'll get them back on the lead lap here. They're going to make short order of him. He's not going to fight him. There's no need in it, because he knows that they're way faster than he is. Marcus getting by easily. Ariotti going by. Kane Cook. Going to put a lot of these guys back on the lead lap, but they're going to be way behind Alex Peck right now. A whole lap behind. David Shutt back on the lead lap. Here comes Nicholas Kressel, pulls out. He'll get back on the lead lap. Bobby Zielinski. This just put a whole bunch of them back on the lead lap. What about 7 drivers back on the lead lap? Nicholas Kressel. And Peck doesn't seem to be concerned. He's gave them the room that they need. And we're going to be at 20 to go this time by, Jeff. So if he can do this for 20 laps,
Interesting.
Obviously, he knows something about his fuel mileage that we don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the good thing about it is Bobby Cheney's sitting here in second place and is actually the highest chase contender right now. So Bobby Cheney could be making that call too to stay out there. I mean, he's a long ways ahead of Marcus Richardson and company back there. If he can make it 20 laps, he could come out of here with the championship.
Very well could.
I mean, they've got 19 laps to get to him, and right now Marcus Richardson is 27.5 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
That's a forever on this track. Even though they got newer tires, you know. But Marcus would be the second one there, the second chase contender out here. Kyle Putz. Let's see. Bobby Zielinski, which is back in 10th. Nicholas Kressel, 11th. And Mark Newland, 13th. Those are the chase contenders. But Alex Peck still out here. He's 25 seconds ahead of Marcus Richardson and all them guys. And I think he's going to go for it. Hey, you know, as I always say, Columbus took a chance.
That he did.
You got to take a gamble. You are at Las Vegas. This is the betting track. This is where the casino is. So, you know, he's placed his bet on that he can make it the rest of the way on fuel. So we're going to see if he can do it. He could come out of here the winner, and Bobby Cheney second, and there he's clutching it again in the turns. So he might be just kind of like on the edge right now. He's just hoping that if he doesn't want to see a caution right now. That's the last thing that he wants to see. Not with that big of a lead, no way.
No,
Yeah, he is clutching it big time. You hear him clutching it?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Now I'm kind of wondering if, see, that's letting Bobby Cheney close that gap up a little bit with Alex clutching it. Bobby's not clutching it. And looking back here, I was going to look and see when Bobby Cheney was on pit road last. He was on pit road last on lap 50, so he was even further.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming to 14 laps to go here, and Alex Peck's still out front.
Yep. Connor Anton's still out there in third. Cody Miller fourth. Marcus Richardson has closed that gap up a lot, but he's still 18 seconds behind the leader. I'm kind of wondering if, maybe he was thinking that maybe I shouldn't have took 4 tires. Maybe I should have only took 2. Maybe I should have tried to save a little fuel. Maybe I could have been up there, Marcus is probably running all this stuff through his head right now, but he's closing that gap up.
Yeah, he is.
When he gets down to the wire here, we may see him right up there bidding for the lead. Or at least all he needs to do is get by Bobby Cheney. And he's only 14 seconds behind Bobby right now. Less than a half a lap to Bobby Cheney. Kind of keeping an eye on, let's see, Cody Miller. He's going to have to get to Cody Miller first. Cody back in fourth, and Marcus is about 5 seconds behind Cody Miller right now. I don't know if there's enough laps left, Jeff. Do you think? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, as I see here, this time by when Alex comes back around, there's going to be 10 to go.
Well, Alex has been lifting enough that Bobby Cheney's caught up to him. And look at this, Bobby Cheney.
Wow. Interesting.
And there it is.
Oh, Alex coming to pit road.
Yep, Alex giving up the lead to
Bobby
Bobby
he's sliding
Cheney.
into pit road. He's losing it.
Oh,
no.
Man.
Not what he wanted to see right there. No.
Well, 10 laps to go. Now you got to wonder, has Bobby Cheney been saving his tires? Is he ready for a challenge here from some of these guys? Marcus Richardson, the next one in line here for the championship, is 9 seconds behind him right now.
Yeah. And with Alex Peck pulling off pit road here and Bobby Cheney getting around him, we are coming to just 9 laps to go now. And Marcus Richardson's 9 seconds back. So, way I'm looking at, he's getting about a second a lap on the leader. So I'm thinking he's going to be right there at it when it comes down to the checkered flag, and he's going to be close if Bobby Cheney can make it.
Well, I don't think he's gaining a second a lap. Maybe 6 or 7 tenths is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, but
my telemetry's wrong.
Nice.
It looked like it's almost a second a lap when I looked at it there.
Yeah, now he gained quite a bit on it that time. Marcus now goes into third as a couple other ones come to pit road. Mark Newland and Nicholas Caressel. Mark Newland, on pit road. So that kind of washes out a few other drivers now. It's going to come down to the ones that are out here racing right now is going to be Bobby Cheney, Marcus Richardson, Kyle Putz, Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
They're all in the top 6, all chase contenders.
Exactly.
Marcus, 6.5 seconds back. Okay, at the stripe, he is 6.2. Now let's see what the next lap's going to bring here. And if he catches Bobby Cheney, that's one thing. But getting by Bobby, Marcus loose and a caution out. That's Connor Anton. let's see what happened here to Connor. Boy, this changed everything right now.
Yes, this did.
Oh, Bobby Cheney did not want to see that.
No, he did not.
It could have been an interesting finish to the race right there, man.
It very well could have been.
Oh, man. Connor just drove it in there too hard when he come out of the turn. And, boy, I'll tell you what, that happened right in front of Marcus Richardson and a couple other guys here, but they dodged the bullet and got around him. So, man. And Connor was having a good run there too, you know. Well, now, what do you do? 6 laps to go. Does Bobby come to pit road? I wouldn't. Not as valuable as track position is?
He's coming to pit road.
Are you kidding me?
All of them are. Marcus Richardson.
No, Marcus is not.
Faked it.
Oh, I told you I would not have. No way. That just cost Bobby Cheney the championship right there.
Yes, it did.
Oh, he's probably kicking himself so hard right now. Oh, man.
Wow.
I would not have. Not with that. Nah, because we may not have seen the last caution. They're going to probably have maybe a 1-lap shootout, maybe 2.
At the most.
Yeah, 2 at the most.
And if another caution comes out at that, it'll end it. So. Wow. They faked the pits.
Well, Bobby was short on fuel, though.
He was, yes.
Tyler Ducharme said he was short on fuel. He couldn't even have probably made it, even if it would have stayed, finished under caution. So, but
yeah.
Well, now this is going to change up a lot of things here too. Now, look at the top 3 that are running here, Jeff. Right now, we got Marcus Richardson, Kyle Putz, and Bobby Zielinski. All 3 chase contenders. We know Marcus has been extremely fast out here today. Alex Peck, that was a good break for Alex Peck, because now he'll be back up there, because he was going to be way back, leading the most laps here today with 58 laps. And these guys all chasing Marcus Richardson for this championship.
Yeah.
Let's see, where did Bobby Cheney come out? He's going to be in 7th. Now, the good news is he did a 2-tire change and does have enough fuel. That could have been a help, but I don't know. Oh boy, I don't know if that was a good call or not. Mark Newland's going to be ahead of him, so we've got 5 chase contenders right here in the top 7.
Yeah,
with Nicholas Kressel back in 10th place.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Bobby Cheney. When we do get the green flag here, if we do get the green, I'm pretty sure we will. It'll probably only be a 2-to-1 lap shootout.
Yeah.
I sadly don't think that's enough where Bobby Cheney currently sits. I don't think that's enough for him to get up front and pass the 3 guys that are up front there. So, if he can do it, wow, amazing. But I just, sadly, I don't see enough time.
Well, Marcus is going to jump. He's going to take a big jump on this right here. Kyle Putz, he's going to have to reel him in. And if they've only got 2 laps, I think they're going to have 2, because I think they're going to get the 1 to go right here. But
yeah,
2 laps to reel him in and to get by him. But I'm telling you what, man, that was some real smart trickery there by Marcus Richardson. Following Bobby Cheney right into pit road and then pulling out at the last second and staying out.
All those guys behind him, Kyle Putz and Bobby Zielinski, played in the fact that too. They followed Marcus down, and then when he pulled out, they pulled out, but Bobby stayed.
All right, that's what it's going to be. 2 laps to go.
Yep. That Marcus Richardson did choose the inside for the restart here, so we'll see Like Rudy said there, I'm pretty sure Marcus won't waste any time on that restart. He'll hit that gas just as soon as that pace car pulls off and take off, and we'll see if Bobby Zaleski or Kyle Putz has anything for him. And we can't count Mark Newland out either. Mark Newland's right there behind Bobby, so he might try something too.
And all these guys want that championship. All these guys.
They do.
All 6 chase contenders in the top 10, and have we seen the last caution? We don't know. This is where it's going to get crazy right now. This is where we could see 3 wide again, bidding for the championship. Anything can happen out here right now.
Exactly.
Get them going, Jeff, one more time, buddy.
All righty, we'll do. All right, pace car dives back into pit road. And we're back to green flag racing here for the last restart of the season here at SRA Targets Truck Series. And as Rudy said, Marcus Richardson did not waste no time on that restart. He jumps and pulls away a little bit there over Kyle Putz.
And did you see a few of them guys spun the tires a little bit? Bobby Zielinski, Kyle
Putz
spun the tires, and that was not a good time to be spinning the tires.
Not at all.
Cheney still in 7th. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get by all these guys up in the front here. Look at the run Brett McCarty's been having today.
Yes.
Oh, Cheney
Cheney
gonna get
sideways.
spun. I think, it's over right now. Marcus Richardson has pulled away, and there will be no caution. Kyle puts up the hill. David Shutt to the inside.
Oh, Nicholas Caressa sideways.
Oh, man, they're getting awful rough up here.
They are.
David Shutt trying to get a run on Marcus Richardson. Josh Robin for second. And Marcus Richardson will bring home the championship.
Oh, got right in front of him, but they finish.
I don't know the way that all went about there. Something happened here, but David Shutt will be scored as the winner. Josh Robin second and Ariotti third.
That's what I'm seeing too.
Holy smokes. We're going to have to go look at the official results on this, the iRacing official results, because I'm confused. I'm really confused. Let's look
on the iRacing official results, not IRTVO, the actual iRacing official results. It shows David Shutt first, Josh Robin second, and Ariotti third.
Well, you are right. So, man, I'm telling you, that was confusing there for a second.
That was. What happened to Marcus Richardson?
Yeah, he just kind of like all of a sudden, just like, man, he just kind of started going backwards real quick. Well, I guess get David Shutt up here. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to these top 3 first, and then we'll get with Marcus Richardson, our champion. I'm assuming he's going to be the champion.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the way they finished.
David Shutt, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Wow, coming out of nowhere for this win tonight. Man, tell me about them last couple of laps. I know you knew there was only 2 laps to go. You had way fresher tires than a lot of the guys out there. Tell me about them last couple of laps.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. When I saw Connor wrecking, I knew the race completely changed. I took 2 tires. Bobby took 2 tires. I knew we had the best chance besides the guys who didn't have tires, obviously. But, yeah, I didn't even look in my mirror once. I just drove it as hard as I could around the outside and tried to make holes so I could get through and have a chance for the win.
Well, we seen, I looked like he might have got into the back of Marcus Richardson there, or it was awful close anyhow, and it kind of made him check up a little bit. All he cared about, I think, was to finish, ahead of everybody else for the championship, all the other chase contenders. But, that's all he cared about. For you guys to go ahead and race it out for the win, I don't think that was, he was looking at the big picture on that one. So, but man, I'll tell you what a great race out here. Not too many cautions. Tell me about how the truck felt out there all race long.
Well, the truck was extremely tight. Tires fell off pretty gradually. There wasn't anything too surprising about the setup. It was really stable. It was just about saving your tires and making good pit stops.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, congrats on the win here, man. Last race of the season. I think this is your first win of the season, wasn't it?
No, I think I won the first race of the season.
Okay.
I might have been here too, so I won the first race and last race.
Okay, very good. Well, not enough to get you into the chase, but, still a good run. You ready for the Xfinity cars next season?
Yeah, for sure. I was one of the ones who really wanted those cars to make a comeback, so I feel like I have a better chance in those cars than probably any of the other cars that we run. So I'm looking for big things next season.
Very good, David. Anybody you want to thank tonight or give a shout out to?
Shout out to you for broadcasting all season. We're looking forward to having you back next year, and for all the drivers that showed up this year, for Gable for all his hard work being an admin, and for Bobby and Austin for running this awesome league.
Okay, David. Well, go celebrate your win here, and we're going to move on to second place. And thanks for talking with us.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Rudy.
All right, Jeff, you got second?
Sure do, Rudy. Josh Robin, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up? I sure do.
Hey, man, tell us about your run out there tonight. That last race caution right there, we saw, the guys on the pits. We thought they were going to go down. They didn't. Bobby did. And then we saw Marcus Richardson just get a good restart there, and we saw him pulling away from the field. And then all of a sudden, he just slipped off, and there you three were. So tell us about your run out there and what you thought about the outcome of the end of the race.
Yeah, my race from the beginning is I was hanging out in the round 15th, pretty much the whole race. Then that last caution, I was debating on 4 tires or 2 tires, so I went with 2. And I was the last car with 2 tires, or last truck. And I wasn't sure how I was going to go on that last restart. I had a little mistake on the shifting up through the gears. But I restarted 11th and got up to 2nd, and they just I think the guys on the old tires, they got tight and they're just pushing up off the turn 2 on the last lap, and a few guys wrecked in front of me, but I was coming through the field with a hard charge and thought I was going to get it there at the end off 4, but second is good.
Yeah, you most definitely got the hard charger award tonight, 26th and finishing 2nd. So congratulations on that as well, and finishing in 2nd place. Tell us about how the track felt out there tonight, how the setup was, how the tires felt. Did you feel the tires were wearing off quickly? Did you feel they were getting really worn out, or how was that on tonight's race, and how did it feel overall?
I thought it was pretty good, the tire wear. I don't think there's that big of a fall off, but there was, but to me it didn't seem like that big amount of fall off, but I thought the trucks handled pretty good. Not too tight or not too loose, just kind of towards my liking, I guess.
Yeah, we saw Mark Newland there throughout the race. He gambled here. It's Las Vegas. That's where all the casinos are, so a lot of drivers gamble. We saw him take a 2-tire, pit stop. It helped him out for a little while, and, they started to wear off, though, in the longer run, but it did help him out for a little while. Did you ever, think about taking a gamble like that and taking just 2 tires?
Yeah, the last pit stop I took 2, but I wasn't sure how it was going to go taking 2, but it helped out, I guess, a lot.
Yeah, it did. You broke away from 26th place to 2nd place tonight, so good run for you. How do you feel about going into the Xfinity cars next season?
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I guess that's pretty good. That's awesome. I'm excited.
All righty. Well, you got anybody like to thank or give a shout-out to tonight?
Sure do. Shout out to you guys, Rudy and Jeff, to the league owners, whatever, Bobby, Austin, and Matt, and shout out to whoever won the championship. Not sure who. I think it was Marcus. And
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah, and then Shot winning the race. And that's about it.
All righty. Well, congratulations on your finish tonight here at Las Vegas. Go celebrate, and we'll see you next season in the Xfinity cars. Rudy, you got third?
I do. We got Ariotti. You got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, was looking a little bleak there for a while, Area, but boy, what a finish to that race. Did you even think you had a 3rd place in that car tonight?
I did not. It was I was terrible all night long. I just kind of drive the truck like I usually do any other car. Really, I just kind of, even if there's no tire wear, I was just kind of being conservative all night long. And then when my tires actually did wear, I realized I was just as fast as everybody else, and it's just so hard to make up any positions tonight. So, yeah, I was really just luck at the end of the race there. I definitely didn't have a third place truck.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race. Not very many cautions, and that could have played into your plan or not. But it was just great to see you back up there. At least you come out of here in a third place finish tonight, Ari, after all you went through. So anybody you want to shout out to here before we get on to crown our champion?
Thanks to you guys for broadcasting all season long. I've missed a lot of races, so it's been fun just watching them at work or wherever I was, whenever I wasn't racing. So hats off to you guys. I really appreciate it. And thanks to Bobby and Austin, Simpson, Gable, all the guys who just keep this thing going. It's a whole lot of fun.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, thanks for talking with us, Ari, and congrats on third. And Bobby, we're going to hand the floor over to you to crown our champion here.
What's that, Rudy?
We're going to hand the floor over to you to crown the champion.
Yeah, well, once again, Marcus dominates again. So congratulations, Marcus, and you got your address on save and received a trophy. Good luck. Thanks for showing up like you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was one heck of a season. Marcus, tell us about that last couple of laps right there. I mean, I know you knew you were ahead of the other chase contenders, and you at that point, them guys had fresher tires, and they were racing it really hard. I believe even David Schutt got into the back of you, or close to it there once, and kind of got you out of shape. But tell us about them, how exciting them last couple of laps were.
Really, ever since I got my penalty, I've been driven that hard a long time. I don't really know. I know I was going over the speed limit, but I felt like Peck was probably going the same speed as me. So if I got speeding, I thought he should have got speeding, but it didn't, and it is what it is. But I knew I had to play catch up from there, and passing would be extremely hard, and burnt up my tires just getting up there, and I knew I had to get off strategy and pit before them. And I figured Putz would have caught me, but I guess his run just kind of stabilized, and I started pulling it back away from him, so I didn't really want to see the caution. I thought I could have just kept extending the lead, but I knew tires would be huge. I knew the winning call was the pit, but I was chancing, then hoping that I'd have a lot of guys stay out with me so I could have a little bit of a buffer between Cheney and Caressel there. I knew Cheney was pitting regardless, because even with the caution laps, I didn't think he could make it. He had to be like 5 short. So I knew he was just hoping for a caution, staying out that long.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of watching there. And I know Bobby's in here. Bobby, tell us about that. I know you weren't saving fuel. Now, we did see Alex Peck trying to save fuel, but he was still going to be short. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, there was no way I was going to make it. It's the last race of the season, and these guys are way faster than me. It was a disaster setup for me to drive. So I was really off the pace, maybe 10th place, if that. So I got to do something different. Everybody's going to pit 30 laps, everybody. So, I decided, well, I'm just going to stay out, hopefully catch a caution and get some track position. And then, I was getting ready to pit actually, and the caution came out. So I didn't know if I was got enough fuel to make it to pit road, but I ended up doing that. And I was like, well, I'm going to take 2 tires and hopefully I'll die in turn 1. And like I said, I ended up, on that restart, I just tried to go, and spotter said it was 3 wide, and I guess Femi had a nose under me, and I came across his nose. I just figured he might have backed out a little bit because we ran for title, but and he doesn't have to, but it is what it is, and we'll move on. It was fun. It was great. I love racing these guys, and some of them, and like I said, some of them. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Marcus puts on a show, so you can't do anything about that. And
nope. Nope, he wins another championship here. But the way you guys were all out there racing, we seen all of the chase contenders there on that final restart, all in the top 10. So I mean, knowing you guys to go 3, and we even seen some 4 wide tonight, and that was crazy. But just knowing that with a 2-lap shootout, all of that could transpire in them last 2 laps, and we didn't see it until coming out of turn 4, coming to the checkered flag, is when it all broke loose. And man, I'll tell you what. Again, Bobby, another fantastic season here with the Auto Targets Truck Series, and man, this has just been great. Can you tell us who got the $10 winner was there?
Actually, I need to look at that. I think get my results loaded up here.
Well, while you're doing that,
pretty sure Ariati has it.
Oh, okay. Ariati
received a 10.
Okay,
Ariati.
good. Well, Marcus,
he'll get the $10.
Marcus, I know you got some people you want to thank, so go ahead and get your thank yous out of the way there, buddy.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you and Jeff for broadcasting everything for us this season. It's a pleasure having you guys here, and you guys do a great job, and it's very well organized, and it's awesome to watch back after the race. You don't have to do it, you just do it because you like to do it. So I appreciate that, and I got to thank everybody at WK&D Designs for the awesome paint scheme, and everybody at Auto Targets for coming on board and sponsoring the season and my truck. And I don't know, everyone who shows up for the league, we couldn't even have a league if we didn't have an average of 20-some cars showing up every race. So, I don't know. I'm just excited I won. I didn't think I was going to win. I'm not very good at Vegas, but it worked out.
Yeah. After last week, it was like, wow, we knew it was going to come down to the wire this week, but you made it in, so thankfully, and bring home another championship here for SRA. So, congrats on that, Marcus. And Bobby, anything else you wanted to say, Bobby, before we close this out?
Well, I just thank you guys for another successful season, and all the drivers that show up every week, and try to make every single race. That's what keeps this league going. They know who they are, the full-timers and the part-timers. Them guys know, and the guys that, race here and there, they know who they are, but, they show up every week, and that's what puts it on. And the guys that donated, it's, Auto Target sponsoring the Truck Series this season, that goes towards paying for the sessions and us to be able to give trophies away to the champion. It might not be a trophy if we don't have, the funds to do it. Yeah. So I got to thank them and iRacing for giving us simulator to meet all these, all these good guys and stuff and race clean and stuff. It's a lot of fun, and we'll got one more series to go, and we'll have another shot at it tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you, and we're going to run down through the results here real quick, guys, and we'll get out of here.
Wait.
Oh,
I have to say something.
Go ahead, Marcus.
I won 5 of the 6 truck championships, so I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you guys next season.
Had to rub a little salt in the wound there, Bobby.
Hey, he's a true champion. He shows up, he gives money, he's races clean, and he's fast. So that's all you can ask. So
that's right. Yep.
But I'll let you guys get to what you need to do, and I'll get on there. And like I said, thanks for showing up, and we'll go back at it next season.
10-4, we're looking forward to it.
Yep, thank you, Rudy and Jeff.
Yep. Thank you. All right, Jeff. David Chuck coming home the winner. This is official. Josh Robin in second, Ariati third, Marcus Richardson clinching the championship here tonight, but finishing in fourth, finishing just ahead of Bobby Zielinski. That's how close that was for the championship, Jeff. That's pretty crazy. Brian Hunt coming in sixth place. Brett Pancari with a fantastic run here tonight, finishing seventh. Kyle Putz, one of the chase contenders, finishing eighth. Sean Williams, ninth. Connor Anton, 10th. Jeff?
Yeah, we got Mark Newland coming home 11th tonight. Alex Peck in 12th. Nicholas Caressel in 13th. Bobby Cheney 14th. Kane Cook in 15th. Femio Latt in 16th. Spencer Owens 17th. Cody Miller was the first truck one lap down, finishing 18th tonight. Lachlan McMillan was 19th. And Barry LeClaire finishes 20th. Rudy?
All right, Randy Roberts 21st. Nevian Robinson 22nd. Nick Northrup 23rd. Freddie De La Rosa, after winning last week, but we were really hoping he's going to be a factor here tonight, but finishes 24th. And Jonathan Shipment, last one on the field, in 25th position. So again, congratulations to our race winner here tonight, David Schutt, and the champion, Marcus Richardson, for SRA Auto Targets Truck Series, folks. Thanks for watching tonight, and we will be back. Let's see, we don't have a broadcast tomorrow night, but we'll be back Tuesday night. So tune in Tuesday night, folks. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Shooter ready?
5 years ago, Chip and I were on our way back from a shooting event, and we were talking about how bench rest shooting at paper just really wasn't cutting it for us anymore.
We spent some time building some remote-controlled steel target systems, and we had a lot of fun shooting at them. But then we had some issues with ricochets, and we thought we could really do more and take it to the next level.
We developed a ricochet-free, bullet-sensing target material that, with the help of some electronics, is capable of converting a bullet impact into a digital electrical signal.
Once it's digital, the possibilities are truly limitless. To start with, we built an Android app that can show your hits in real time, score and time your shots, provide auditory feedback, and a whole lot more.
For our first product offering, we're releasing a lifting system that we call the Auto Targets Lift Unit. Now combine this with the app, and you're able to put targets up and down in the field with the press of a single button. You can also use the app to create complex courses of fire by setting up different target presentation sequences.
Our bullet sensing targets are self-supporting and have up to 4 zones. That means the app knows whether you hit it in the body, in the head, or in the center mass area. You can set hit requirements for the targets to fall based on these zones too. For example, you can do a failure to stop drill. For this drill, it requires 2 shots to the body and 1 headshot.
Our targets last around 500 rounds depending on caliber and shot placement. They can last up to 1,000 rounds if you're using smaller calibers like .22 long rifle, for example. It's important to us that Auto Targets is easy to use and affordable for as many shooters as possible. You don't need a large upfront investment, and you don't need to be a shooting range to get started with Auto Targets. You can do a lot with a single target system. Anything from backyard air rifle shooting to competitive pistol training with draw, malfunction, and reload drills.
The lift units will create their own wireless network, so you just turn them on and they're ready to go. Each lift unit will act as a repeater for the others. The great thing about this is that your smartphone or tablet only has to be within range of 1 lift unit to be able to connect them all. Depending on conditions, lift units can be up to 250 yards apart. This allows you to string out targets to 100, 250, 500, 750 yards, and even further.
When you buy Auto Targets, you're not just buying the hardware. We have tons of features that we're planning on releasing over the lifetime of the product.
Some of the coolest features are competition-type scoring, new target designs, multiplayer games like our version of a shooting tree, sharing your score data, and lots of course of fire options. Software updates install with a single button from the app, so you can get the latest features in no time.
Auto Targets is not a one-off product. It's a full digital shooting platform that's backed by a team that's as passionate about shooting as our customers are.